He has just one corner left to negotiate. He's going to win the opening Grand Prix of the season for the first time in 11 years. Qatar 2014, the last time we saw this. It has been a Ducati domination debut weekend for Marc Marquez. He takes pole position, he takes the sprint, and now the Grand Prix victory here on a memorable debut in Thailand.
Marc Marquez, unstoppable from start to finish. And even though he let his younger brother do some of the running in that Grand Prix, it's Marc's weekend. He is the rider to beat in 2025.
Out of the final corner comes Marc Marquez. It is a turn masterclass here in Argentina for the number 93. He leads home yet again another Marquez brothers 1-2. We had to wait 76 long years, didn't we, for two brothers to take first and second in a MotoGP race, and then we get two in the space of 2 weeks.
But the level they all need to reach is this. Marc Marquez, 2 wins out of 2 to go with his 2 sprints, his 2 poles. Marc Marquez remains undefeated in 2025.
Out of the final corner we go. Well, he cracked in Qatar, but he conquers Qatar. Marc Marquez is victorious here in Doha for the first time since 2014. He wins by nearly 2 seconds clear of a brilliant Maverick Vinales.
Your winner, though, for the 3rd time out of 4, and including sprints, the 7th time out of 8. A rare victory under the lights in Qatar as Marc Marquez wrestles back control of the MotoGP World Championship.
Last September, Marc Marquez returned to winning ways here in Aragon, his first win in 1,043 days. But it's going to be a magnificent 7th success here at his beloved Aragon, at one of his favourite circuits. Through the final corner he goes. Marc Marquez is a winning machine once again here in Motorland. He has dominated the 2025 Grand Prix of Aragon. He takes the checker flag.
But this circuit, well, it was named by one of the fans in the grandstands on Friday, Marquez Land. He certainly mastered Motorland today, as Marc Marquez claims a 7th MotoGP victory out of his beloved Aragon.
Marc Marquez took his first ever Grand Prix victory here in Mugello back in 2010, and number 93 makes it win number 93 in front of the Italian fans here. Marc Marquez's stranglehold, his iron grip on this year's MotoGP World Championship continues.
The reference, the gold standard in MotoGP right now. Mugello belongs to Marc, as 93 makes it 93 wins in a glittering career. There is so much that makes Marc Marquez the magical talent that he is, the incredible speed, the consistency, the aggression. But what he's displayed this weekend is his ability to absorb pressure. He was put under intense pressure yesterday by his younger brother Alex. He withstood all of that, and through every punch that Marco Bezzecchi's thrown at him, Marc Marquez has had an answer.
Into the final sector we go then. He's not had this feeling in 6 long years, as he's about to win 3 successive MotoGP races for the first time since 2019. He powers the factory Ducati through the final chicane, and Marc Marquez wins the Dutch TT here in Assen. Off go the fireworks in the background, and after the early fireworks in that Dutch TT, once again it is Marc Marquez who emerges victorious.
But the winner, the double winner, and this year's master of the cathedral, he might have picked up some bruises, some scrapes along the way, but the undisputed winner of the Dutch TT in their centenary year is Marc Marquez. Marc Marquez has one more corner to go.
Into the final corner, the 93 goes. Marc Marquez reclaims his crown. He reigns in red. He's back on the throne as the king of the Sachsenring once again. It's a 9th MotoGP win on a track that almost broke him in 2023, but nobody can break his red-hot winning streak in 2025. It's now 4 successive double wins, and the Sachsenring is Marquez's manor once again. We are watching greatness. We are watching the number 93 back at the peak of his powers. 7 poles, 20 podiums, 10 sprint wins, 7 Grand Prix victories and counting in 2025. After the demolition comes the coronation for the undisputed Saxon King.
Yeah, but I think he will treasure this one, given the circumstances. But he's fast running out of room with trophies here in the Sachsenring. It's now 9 in MotoGP. It is 12 overall. Marc Marquez, the king of the ring once more.
5 long years since his career was almost ended with a right arm fracture in Jerez in 2020. Fast forward 5 years and it's 5 wins in a row now in 2025 for Marc Marquez. He creates yet more history, the first Ducati rider to win 5 Grand Prix in a row.
Presented the winning prize by the Czech president, Petr Pavel. Certainly the boss of Brno today, Marc Marquez. High fives all round.
Marc Marquez has been supreme once again. He's about to be, for the very first time, the king of the Red Bull Ring. He's had so many close calls, so many late battles against the factory Ducati, against Andrea Dovizioso and Jorge Lorenzo, but he hits them for 6. It is 6 successive victories then now in 2025 for Marc Marquez. It is 6 successive double wins. He is motoring towards that 7th MotoGP world title.
But Marc Marquez doing what Marc Marquez does, albeit not before here. The Red Bull Ring curse is broken as Marc Marquez finally tastes victory in Austria.
It has looked so smooth. It has looked so easy as he comes through the final corner now. It has been a breeze in Balaton for World Championship leader Marc Marquez as he does win for a 7th successive Grand Prix. Extends his winning run, his best in 11 years since 2014.
But as the FIM president George Villegas does the honours, the porcelain trophy, in line with the traditions of Hungary, goes to Marc Marquez. One step closer as the World Championship begins to draw ever near.
Marc Marquez, he says, I always do my talking on the track. That's where it really matters. And it looks like he is going to close out this victory here in the Red Bull Grand Prix of San Marino. 2 weeks away, surely, from closing out his 7th MotoGP World Championship. What a fight, and what a warrior Marco Bezzecchi has been for Aprilia in this Grand Prix. He is going to come up just that little bit short as Marc Marquez comes through the final corner. It has been another Misano masterclass from Marc. He takes the checker flag just over half a second clear of Bezzecchi. That is revenge. That is payback for his exit when leading the sprint yesterday.
But the winner today, and soon to be the undisputed champion of MotoGP, he is now potentially one more Grand Prix away. Marc Marquez winning a stunning head-to-head here at Misano.